They tell you to be patriotic, to save Britain, to stand up for your country. But here's a question no one asks. Save it? Yes. But from who? Because while they're waving the flag, some of those the same voices are being backed by money from outside Britain. People like the American billionaire Robert J. Shillman supporting figures like Tommy Robinson. £5,000 per month salary, promotions, and rebranding Tommy as a journalist, helping finance his protests and his defense. Now, the latest is an admission by Tommy Robinson that he's been given an extra £100,000 by Shillman. What kind of patriotism is that, and what has he given in return? Division in society? Is this what he's being paid for? A country that voted for Brexit to take back control from outside influences is now being pulled by narratives funded from outside its borders. What's really being sold here? Not the truth, not safety, but fear, identity, and conflict. Because conflict keeps attention, attention brings power, and power brings money and influence. And here's the reality check. Your neighbor, whatever their background, their color or creed, has more in common with you than any billionaire across the ocean. They share your streets, your risks, your future. If you're convinced that someone who never walked your road, never lived your life, never faced your consequences cares more about you than the people living next door, then the battle already might be lost. And the impact of it all is this: neighbor against neighbor. People whose grandparents stood shoulder to shoulder through world wars, fighting real fascism, real hatred, are now being nudged slowly, subtly, into suspicion of each other. Same street, same school, same lives, but now different sides. Here's the uncomfortable part. Some of the ideas being pushed today echo the very division that earlier generations fought to defeat: fascism. You have to ask, where is the defense of Britain in that? How does weakening trust, breaking communities, and fueling anger make the country stronger? It doesn't. It makes it easier to control, easier to influence, easier to fracture. And the ones pushing it, they don't deal with the consequences. They don't live the tension. They don't face what happens when word spills over into real life. You do. When someone says they're here to save Britain, ask a simple question. Why now? Why is the help coming from people who've never lived in your reality? Why is the solution conflict and division and a fractured society? Because real patriotism doesn't turn a country against itself. It doesn't need outsiders to fund its voice. Real patriotism builds, protects, and unites. Anything else, and you've got to wonder who it's really serving.